Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope everybody is doing well. I wanted to do a video because I'm doing a GoFundMe campaign for myself. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing the GoFundMe campaign. I don't want y'all to think, oh, she out here trying to get money from people. Y'all should know I'm not that chick. I don't do that. I don't hustle. I don't do that. I try to work with integrity. But I'm coming to you because I am really struggling. Over the past couple of years, it's been, on and off. And usually when you have, it's an election year, things are different. What we're going through is like unheard of in our lifetime. Like I've never experienced or seen anything like this. And we all know what time it is because we've been talking about it for quite some time. But it is impacting a lot of people personally. And I'm one of those people. And I've, been chronicling how, when the programs that I worked for were paused, it impacted my income. Not only that, work that I have done, I'm not being compensated for because of the pauses. And the programs that I've already done work for may be canceled. So because of this, I might not get compensated for work that I've done. Now, is that fair? No. Is that holy and righteous? Just? No. But America got haters, and haters gonna hate. And they don't care about anything until it impacts them. Unfortunately, we've seen what's coming, and it's happening now. Thankfully, over the years, I have put back food and other resources, so I have been able to, by the grace of the Most High, been able to make it by the seat of my pants. I've not missed any meals. My utilities have not been turned off. I have everything I need. I don't have what I want, but I do have everything that I need, and I'm blessed. And I've continued to try to bless other people. But as y'all know, when you are working for the Most High, the adversary is so busy trying to, kick your legs out from under you. And now is the time a lot of us are going to be tested. And I feel like right now I'm being tested, not because of my faith, and it could be. Y'all can check me in the comments. I'm fine with that. I'm not above being checked, but I'm the type of person that I don't like to ask for help. I like to help, but I don't like to ask for help. And I don't know why. It could be pride, which is a sin. But it doesn't. It's not pride. It's just for me, it's just very hard because um, I've not been helped a whole lot in my life, and when I have been helped, just when you ask for help, when you need it, people tend to not be helpful. So that's the main reason that I've not ever asked for help. But I'm asking for help now because May is coming. And let me explain to y'all what's been going on in my life. Like I've, chronicled some of it with, separation from family and friends, moving, learning about, who you can trust, who you cannot trust, watch people betray you, including family. Looking for work as a middle-aged woman, even though I don't feel middle-aged. I know I got gray hair and everything. But looking for work with a plethora of experience is difficult because people don't want to hire you because they feel like you're overqualified. And I get that all the time. You're overqualified. What does that mean? I need to work. Do you need the job filled? So if I'm not overqualified, right now you can't even talk to people in person because most people do online application processes and AI screens out the applications that, or bots, you call them bots, AI, whatever you want to call them. They screen out the applications that meet whatever criteria are preset by the employer. So a lot of times your applications, you submit them into Never Never Land and you never hear anything from them. So for the last couple of months, I have been applying for jobs. I have, revamped my resume, sent it out to people, contacted people, that I know that I've worked with in the past, to see if they knew anything, if they could help me out. And they are afraid themselves that they're not going to be able to find work. Um, I've done everything. I've tried to get help, and I don't meet any criteria for help because I don't have children. I'm not considered low income because of the inconsistency in income. So because I have some income, it makes me ineligible. And it comes sporadically. So let's say like I work in January, but I may not get paid until April. That money came in April. It is for stuff that was due back in January, February, March. And when April comes, okay, I don't have any money, but because I received money in April and I know that I'm not going to have any money in May, it's like, okay, well, we can't help you. You don't qualify. So I'm just like in this catch-22, this weird place I've never been before in my life. And it is very aggravating. It's very, I hate to say dehumanizing, but to some extent it is. But I would like to ask for emergency assistance from my followers. And if you could share this, I would greatly appreciate it. But, if we don't help each other, we're not going to make it through this. And I have, been preaching it. I have been trying to position myself to not just be a leader and a teacher, but also be help when this thing finally falls apart. And it looks like before it falls apart, I'm not going to be able to be of much help. So my goal for the month of May is to get $900 to pay my rent and utilities. And that's it. Like, I'm not asking for anything extravagant. I'm not trying to buy a new car. I'm not trying to go on vacation. I'm not even trying to buy groceries. I'm just trying to have a roof over my head for one more month. And I just pray that something comes through for me. I've been even trying to figure out like what kind of hustle do you do? Like, what do you do? I don't know what we do. When you're middle aged and you're in this situation where you are no longer able to work because the things that you do either are being done by AI or your job is paused and there's this trickle down with this public private thing. So it's really difficult. And like I said, I'm not above going back to work any place, including fast food restaurants. But I don't anticipate they're going to be around much longer because as the economy crashes, people are not going to have money to eat out. Food is going to be way too expensive to eat out. People are going to be trying to eat at home. And then what you eat at home is not going to be, probably a whole lot of meat because meat is going to be really expensive. It's expensive now. So we are just at this crux where we're really going to have to rely on the Most High and each other, other Israelites and people who are grafting in. So with all that said, I will say I didn't vote for Colt 45. I didn't vote for him in his administration. I also did not support the Democrats. I didn't support Harris. And I don't know, did she ever pick anybody to be her? Oh, yeah, she did pick somebody to be her running mate. I didn't support either one of them because I know at the end of the day, all of this is, everything that is happening is tied to the Great Reset. It doesn't matter who you picked, who you voted for. Each candidate was taking us on a different ride to get to this fourth industrial revolution. And so because we here have been watching it, I have like over 800 videos talking about this stuff over the past years, and people just thought, oh, she's just fear mongering. No, Most High gave me a gift to share with the world to try to warn people and wake people up. And so as a result, I also have to pay a huge price for waking folks up. So I'm here making a plea, asking for assistance, and I have 645 followers. If everybody would give $2, I could meet my goal by May the 5th. So if you feel led by the Spirit, or if you feel compelled because you want to help an old gray-haired middle-aged lady who tries to help people, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't ask for much. I don't like to ask, but I'm just at a point now where I really don't know what else to do, and I don't want to make it a habit, but I definitely need some assistance. And the other thing is, I would just like for us to be mindful when you have resources and you have things. We are supposed to help each other as Israelites. We are commanded to take care of one another. Love your neighbor. Loving your neighbor doesn't mean just, oh, I just feel something for them. It also means having compassion for them and empathy for the situations that they go through, and provide support and assistance when they need it. And I've done it, but over this year, I just haven't been able to help anybody much. Like, I've been able to help people, but not in financially, because I just haven't had it. And it's not because I don't work. It's not because I don't try to do right and righteous and live righteously and work righteously and treat my brother and sister well. It's just because other people have hell in them, and they just support the adversary, and I just don't do that. So I don't want to continue with this video, just dragging it out. I need assistance. So if you see fit to help a sister out, she would greatly appreciate it. I mean, we support movies, we support all kinds of stuff that is meaningless. Support things that matter. Support people that matter. And don't necessarily be so suspicious all the time, thinking, oh, somebody is trying to do whatever. Like, I'm not a scammer. I'm not trying to scam anybody. Like, I wouldn't even be here if I didn't need to be here at this moment. But I'm just trying to be proactive because I know the time is creeping up on me, and I don't want to wait till the last minute and be like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm trying to figure out something to do now. So my goal is $900. The short-term goal is $500. If I have 645 followers on this channel, if everybody would give $2, I would have over my goal. So I would pray that you consider helping me out, and if you can and you want to, I appreciate it. I thank you for thinking of me. If you're unable to help financially, send a prayer up for me and all the other good people who are out here struggling, like Sister Only Pamela's Way. Like, we got battle scars, and it's only going to get worse. It is only going to get worse. So what we got to do is buckle up, get into our word, and get ready. Put some stuff in the ground, grow your own food. Y'all better be going to the store getting those stuff that y'all need, because it is getting ready to get really bad. And we probably can anticipate power outages, the cyber pandemic, and all the other stuff that's coming soon. So do what you can to prepare, and look out for those in need, because we're going to need each other. We're not going to be able to survive alone. And that is one of the worst things about living in America, is that it teaches you individualism. It is the opposite of what the Most High wants us to do. He wants us to be brothers and sisters. We live communally. We help each other. It's a healthy way to live. And this is just another example of why America has to fall, because it teaches ways that are counter the Most High. So we need to be looking out for our brothers and sisters, and that's what I have been doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do. And it may seem like those who don't live the way that we live, and who believe what we believe and practice what we practice, they're winning, but it's only for a season. Everybody's playhouse is getting ready to come down, except for those who pulling the strings. And we can see the adversary clear, but a lot of people cannot, and they won't see it until it's too late. So let us prepare, but also let us look out for each other now, so that we can get our blessings later. All right, y'all. This is Marley K. Please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload new content. Follow me on Odyssey, Rumble on Instagram, and on Facebook. The links are in the description. If you'd like to support the channel financially, I would say support my Venmo and my coffee, but instead, if you could donate to this GoFundMe campaign, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will give an update, let you know what happened, if I reached the goal. If I don't reach my goal, if you donate, the money will come back to you. Let me say that too. Just in case you haven't done a GoFundMe campaign before, if you do not reach your goal, I don't get any of the money. The money comes back to you. So my goal is for May the 5th. And I may extend it to the 10th if I feel like I'm getting close. If I'm getting close, if I'm not getting close, I'm just not gonna extend it. But if you could help a sister out, she greatly appreciate it. Lastly, continue to prep, continue to pray, continue to seek the Most High, obey those laws, statutes, and commandments. Help your brothers and sisters, because you don't ever know when you're going to need help and what kind of help you are going to need. You may get help from somebody who isn't a believer, because the Most High put it on their heart to help you. And I'm praying that somebody feels the same way about me. So in any event, this is Marley K. I have an emergency assistance GoFundMe campaign for the month of May, and I want to end it by May the 5th. So if y'all can help me, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, share this video. Y'all can do an old cry me a river story on your social media platforms. Not that people are gonna care, but whatever works for your people, I greatly appreciate it. All right, this is Marley K, and I am out.